Can you believe it? After 15 grueling weeks, it all comes down to this one game. If the Rams win, they become the final wild card team. If they lose, it's all over.
Rolling down Imperial Highway, the big nasty red at my side. Santa Ana winds blowing hot from the north. We were born to ride. Roll down the window, put down the top, crank up the Beach Boys, baby. Don't let the music stop. We gonna ride it till we just can't ride it no more. From the side bay to the valley, from the west side to the east side.
Jim Everett and Damone Johnson reduced the 49ers to helpless victims in the Rams' quest to return to postseason play.
Like another perfect day.
Johnson would catch 3 touchdown passes, and Everett, who was never sacked, lost an average of every yard.
Right, Bill fired for the end zone, and the touchdown by Henry Eller.
The defense savaged San Francisco, holding the conference's best running attack to 70 rushing yards. The Rams also recorded 9 sacks, 4.5 of them courtesy of Kevin Green. This contest proved that in the season which the Rams had set new team records, they also established new standards for character and determination by rebounding from a late season slump that would have crippled most clubs. With 17 unanswered points in the second half, the Rams reeled off a 38-16 victory.
Everett's gonna run or throw. Into the end zone. Wide open.
The Rams have finished with a flourish to post a 10-6 record, in their 1987 campaign.
Can you believe it?
How's everyone doing tonight, Friday night? I delayed coming on because my brother Payo Time was having a stream. I hope you guys didn't miss it, but you guys were watching the game. I was like, oh, I got to go on, but I'm sorry. We were all watching the game. We couldn't pull it up, but that's okay. It's a preseason, but I saw what I needed to see. The QB battle, the unofficial QB battle. Looks like it was a resounding TKO by my guy Bryce Perkins, and I'm not surprised. I appreciate Wolford. It's just one game, but you saw again this guy just gets loose. He doesn't go down. They even face masked him at one point. Amazing. SG says fried chicken or grilled chicken? Grilled chicken. No, fried chicken. Apple or Android. I have Android. As she says, I listened to the song Let's Ram It, the NFL football theme song is catchy. Who's host? The Rams house. Hi, Remelia. What's up, brother? Omar. What's up, brother? I don't know Rudy, but I think Perkins won himself the QB job. I hope so, man. I know it's one game. I'm not going to get all, like this is the 85 Bears defense. But is he a polished product? My guy Perkins? No. But believe me, I appreciate Wolford and what he offers us. I like Wolford. He's a gamer. Like I've said that before. Nothing against him. But my eye test, and I wear glasses, so I got 4 eyes. He just has escapability, a command of the offense. There was his first series looked horrible. I'm not going to lie. But, he probably had the jitters. He's thinking to himself, this is probably my chance, and you got to tip your hat to the guy. He played really good, and Wolford pulled some great throws too. And I'm so happy for him. I hope McVay gives him serious consideration because the fan base really loves Perkins. Stan the Ram fan, what's up, brother? He says, I'm happy third string team handling their first team. Yes. They there was a little iffy parts, but they played better. Ashley says, thoughts on the 24-20 loss at the hands of the Houston Texans in their preseason game at SoFi. It's okay because, we're trying to learn. Last year we won the Super Bowl when we were 0-3 in preseason, but It also reminds you, this is the same Texans that the Niner fans were all happy that Trey Lance played a better second half. He completed a couple of his passes last year, and we're like, our second stringers can do that too. But it's funny though when you think about it, because that was one of the things they were hanging their hat on, that Trey Lance played a better second half against these same Texans than he did the first half, and he completed some some passes. But yeah, it's okay. I just like that we got to see our two backup quarterbacks duel it out, and we'll have another game, and we'll see what happens. Stan Ranfans is very happy. Yes, indeed, baby. Yes, indeed. SG Sports Track Channel's thoughts on Jeremiah Colon, offensive line from San Jose State University, now playing with the Rams. You know what? The jury's out. We'll see what happens. I like Jonah Williams on the defensive line. He played really good today. I love it. LA Ram says, happy Friday night, Ramley. Yes, indeed. Stan the Ram fan says, not because we lost, how our young guys played. No, I got you. I know exactly what you're talking about. Mr. Vitti says, what's up? Rudy, Perkins is the future. I love Perkins, man. I cannot say it. And just like all of us, that first drive, his first series, I was like, ooh. But I knew that's not our Perkins. And then the next drive, he got away and kind of high stepping. The guy was behind him. He felt it. I just like this kid. I can't say it enough. Monster It, what's up, brother? But that's a great comment, Mr. Vetti. Hello, Ramley. Good to see you all. Yes, indeed. Ram says, hit the like. Ramley, yes, please hit the like button. It helps the algorithm, and other people can find my stream, and it helps my channel. Thank you, guys. Thank you, LA Rams. Senator Ram says, I lined up on some of the guys' mistakes at this point in preseason with these young guys. Yeah, they have to learn. Better to get it out now. But yeah, some of them, the third stringers and the guys in the bubble, when the Texans went right down the field, that was horrible though. Stan Ramford says, now Bryce is number 2. Yes, I like him too, man. I'm glad everyone else can see it too. SG Champions LA Rams LVI. Who got number 2, my guy? I like Perkins, man. I like Perkins. I like it. Grandizer 12. Oh, yeah, big boy. Habla Espanol. Whose house? The Rams' house. SG says, dope jersey. Thank you, my brother. Lone Fox. Rudy. Thank you, my brother. I appreciate it so much. And I'm sorry, guys, that I came in late. I was letting the game go. And then I go, oh, it's on. It's on now. I went to get something to drink. And my SoFly Stadium cup. Peo, I got yours. Yours is coming. I have it with the stuff that I'm going to send you. But thank you, my guy. Thank you so much, Lone Fox 115. I appreciate it so much, my brother. Thank you so much.
Rudy.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Much love, my brother. Thank you guys so much. Let's go. Let's catch up. Lone Fox 150 says, Perkins reminds me of Lamar Jackson. He's just got the it factor. We'll see if his career takes to a new plateau. But right now, the player that he is, I like it. I like how he's going. SG says, facts. Eye test says it all. That's exactly right. Lone Fox 150 says, with those feet. Yes, indeed. Sandra Ramfan says he's always looking downfield. I love that too. LA Ram says 1-1 the preseason. It's okay. F it. Wildman Samurai. What's up, brother? F Wolford. Yeah, you know what? If Wolford balls out the next game, or we'll see what happens. But and like I said, nothing against Wolford, but if he didn't have Perkins, okay, I'm with Wolford. But we do have Perkins, and there's no way that this guy cannot be number QB2, because if let's just say the horrible thought would happen where Stafford had to miss a game or two, right? Wolford comes in, okay, he has some mobility, gamer, right? Perkins comes in. Now these defenses have to, he's got other stuff, I just like him so much. I just think he's a good player that can ascend, But yeah, SJ says, do you think the Rams might trade Wolford? I kind of kidded in that in Pale's chat. Because quarterbacks are hard to find, I would think that we try to get compensation if we did. But because of Stafford's so-called elbow sensitivity, I wouldn't be surprised if we carried 3. I know my guy Travis Rogers doesn't think so, but because of the elbow, maybe. But also Perkins. Oh, there goes the dogs. Hold on. Hold on. All right, sorry. Somebody drove up my next door neighbor, and they think it's us or whoever. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see about that. Quarterbacks are hard to come by. He knows our system. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe we can get a pick for him, but it's a little too early. It's just one game between these two. But I'm glad that McVay changed his mind, and I didn't understand really why he was getting a free pass. I mean, why would you? This is not Steve Young backing up Joe Montana, right? I like Wolford, but why would you give him a free pass and not even think about playing him from the beginning? I love my guy McVay, but I was kind of scratching my head like, why would you have? I like that Perkins was going to get more reps, but why would you give Wolford a free pass after he got hurt and he really hasn't played much since the Seattle game in the playoffs? Why would you give him a free pass? He has to earn it. So that's one thing I didn't understand, but now he changed his mind, and there we go, right? So. Grand Dr. Chavez says, when Ramile goes to Spain, I chase the Bulls. When Ramile goes to Spain, he chases the Bulls. Stan Ranfan says, we got tons of progress tonight. Yes, indeed. There's my guy, Pale. Hey, Rudy. Thank you, brother, for coming in. At Pale says, I'm an official Team Perkins. Yes. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Our guy Perkins, they haven't posted a lot of highlights, but let's get you some highlights from SoFly Stadium. Props to our Ramelia for showing up this video. Let's get into some of that. Yeah! They cut it off right when he hurls the guy. Here's another one. Here we go. Here's a wonderful angle. Check this angle out of the defensive play.
I was just about to say that's something. That was a.
Oops, wrong one. This one.
You leave spaces in the middle. These ends don't close. They stay up the field.
Pardon me. Pardon my French. Okay, well, let's just play it. So here's our guy McClutchin.
I was just about to say that's something. That was a showdown I wanted to see tonight. And I think what's notable about this play is last week a lot of his production just came on go balls down the sideline. Coach McVay.
And all of a sudden, Jacob Harris is ready to go. I like it. So let's see the competition between Jacob Harris and McClutchin. Grand Driver says, please hit the like and subscribe buttons and share. Please help the algorithm for the Ramili Sports Report. Much appreciated. Thank you, my guy G12. Master says, I like the red flag throw that McVay did. He was just having fun. Yes. Yeah, that's what it's about. I love it too. Grand Driver says, pay your time. Ashley says, top 5 greatest sports movies of all time. I answered this before for you, but I'll answer it again. Rudy, On Any Given Sunday, Draft Day. There's much more I'm going to leave out. The Kurt Warner story, American Underdog, Field of Dreams, 8 Man Out. There's a bunch of them, but those are some of my favorites. Great question. And Grinder Trice says, yo, welcome all around fans and the NFL fans to the stream. Late night with Chata and Tequila with your host, Rudy of the Ramili Sports Report. Hope you are having a good night. Yes, indeed. What's up, Carney? What's up, brother? Ram fans living in Cincy. Got 10th row, 40-yard line behind our Rams versus the Bengals. Horns up. That's amazing, brother. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Pale says, wow, awesome. That's awesome. Thank you, Pale. So much stuff from my guy, Pale. Amazing guy. Super Bowl champions, LA Rams LVI says, my grandma is out of the hospital and she's doing well. Thank God. Good. That's fantastic news, man. God bless your grandma. I was very close. Of course, we're close to our grandmas, but my grandma raised us as growing up as my mom was a single mother. And I was very close to my grandma, and I'm sure you are too. So God bless her. I'm glad that she's doing well and out of the hospital. That's fantastic news. Thank you for letting me know that. SG says, it's CM, and you keep saying SG. No, I didn't. I said SG. You're messing with me. Super champion LA Rams LVI says, I don't care about preseason. Yeah, me neither. But if it gets Perkins the job, let's do it. Lone Fox says, Rudy, can we watch McVay's talk? It's live. Is he still on? Well, you know what? I'll wait for it to. I'll wait for it to. I'll wait for it to record, and then I'll see if I can get it. Stan the Ram fan says, "Hey Rudy, watching the stadium do its thing. Did you feel a Lakers like vibe and the fan appreciation?" Well, you know what? Today I didn't go to the game. I had to work today, So and plus with our parking, I let you guys know about our parking situation. So I didn't go to today's game. I would have loved to have been there and seen it in person, but I ended up just working and then coming home just in time to watch the most of the game. I was watching it on my break with Pale, and then I got home and I was watching it on TV, and I had Pale on my phone. But the vibe at SoFi Stadium is always amazing, and the vibe with Perkins is exciting. I'm going to show you guys something in a second, but a great question. There's Stan Ramfan says, "Sorry, man, I have to." You're good, brother. I do too. I always get the names wrong. Well, not always, but I do that a lot. Or I'm on my phone if I don't have my glasses. Dang it. It happens, brother. Don't worry. Grand George Troy says the eye test, the evil eye test. Look in Rudy's eye. Grand George Troy, Legend of the Loche is G12. There go the dogs. Who'd let the dogs out? Those dogs bite hard. You're muted. Yeah, I muted on purpose. There you go. Grander Charles says Rudy Guacamole inspired the term holy guacamole. Yeah, I was eating taquitas and guacamole today for watching the game. Pale Time says, I got to go to bed, but as always, horns up. Vamos Rams. Thank you, Pale. God bless you. Sleep well, my brother. Sleep well as a fellow content creator of the Super Bowl champion, Los Angeles Rams. Yes, indeed. Thank you for popping in, my brother. Super Bowl champion LVI, Rally Rams LVI says, Viva los Rams. Yes, indeed. No one. Do you think we have won? Do you think we would have won if Perkins played the whole game? That's a good question. Now, the preseason, you have to, take it with a grain of salt, but also get most from it. But I'm glad that Wolford got to play too. He looked like a little rusty. But also too, I like my guy Wolford, but I just think that under duress, Perkins gives us more, right? Because you're not always going to have a perfect line. He just gets away. There's a lot of things that I like him, and I think he has I think he has so much more advantages over my guy Wolford. But we probably would have, to be honest, because then Perkins would have got warmed up sooner. But it's not Wolford's fault. You have to play both guys to see what's going on, and I'm glad McVay did that. But that's a great question. Thank you for coming in, man. Come in more often. I appreciate it, brother. Thank you. Silly fun guy. What's up, brother? Vamos Rams. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Granddaddy says, say it, Ramulators. Then Ramfan says, give it up to our toughness. The Texans were going extra hard, and I was actually laughing at Houston. Yeah, they were going hard, and they had their first stringers against our backups, and we were hanging right with them. So I love that. They didn't start really moving the ball until we put our third stringers and the bubble guys. But while Robert Rochelle and the Jacoby Durants were out there, Kendrick, it was hard for them to move the ball. Raymond Tucker Jr., we did not look good, but it should be easy to trim the roster. Yeah, we had a lot of good plays, but when our second round guys, second stringers were out there, our better players. Of course, these are not our first stringers. But as we rid the backups, the third stringers, and the guys on the bubble, we didn't look good on defense. But we did make some stops, and it's just preseason, But yeah, there was times where we didn't look good. SG says, "Who's the greatest Ram of all time? Eric Dickerson or Hara? Eric Dickerson, Deacon Jones, Marshall Falk. It's just too many. It's hard to tell." G12 says SG, PG, LOL. Stan Ramfest just watching. I felt it. Yeah, you can hear it. It's just amazing. This is what I wanted to show you. So hold on one second. So forget that I'm a big Perkins fan, right? That's my guy. I've been saying it from day one when I saw him last year. I was at the stadium watching him play the Chargers and the Raiders in the preseason. I go, whoa, he hurdled a guy. He did it again. I'm waiting for that video so I can post it to you guys. But let me show you guys something. Hold on one second. So, this was going to be an unofficial. It wasn't even supposed to be a QB battle, right? They weren't. And to their credit, you don't want to do that. You don't want to cause any controversy. You don't want to, have anything like that. But I'm going to show you the Rams Twitter. If I was Wolford, I'd be kind of a little irritated. Hold on. Come on, show me. Where are you at? Where are you at? Come on. Okay, here we go. Okay, so check this out real quick. Here's the Rams Twitter, right? Who's this? Who's that? Who is that? Is that our guy? Is that my guy, Perkins, aka Smooth Perkins, Smooth Operator? There's no Wolford here. I thought Wolford was QB2. Why is it 3 to the neck? QB3, who's just getting reps, you know. Why is he the background for the game tonight? Why do you think that could be? Why do you think that could be? Here he is again. I wonder why that is. Yeah, they haven't posted his video yet, so when that comes up. But yeah, so it's not just me. But if I was Wolford and I was QB2, I'd be like, well, why am I not here? It's not a big deal, but it is kind of a unique situation, right? So there you go. Big Stepher Nolan, what's up, brother? He says, how we doing, family? What's up, brother? Thank you for popping in, man. Coming more often. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. We got off to a slow start today because I was waiting for the game to end and, to respect my guy Peo's stream. And then I went to get my drink. Oh, it's over already. I was hoping Bryce was going to pull a rabbit out of his hat real quick, and then it's over. So I came back on. But thank you for popping in, brother. I appreciate it. Come in more often. Hit the alert button so you can come in. It's always great to have more Ramley and NFL fans, even if you're not a fan of the Rams. It's good to talk football as always. Thank you, my brother. We're doing great. The future looks great. The present looks great. Now we might have a battle for the QB2 job. I think that Perkins should get it. We will see. SG says, SG, that's what you're talking about, SG. SM, and I'm sorry, SM. I'm sorry, brother. I unconsciously do that. SM says that was the Texans Super Bowl. Yes, it is. And I'm sorry if I said we have SG, CG, like my guy Grandizer 12 said. But yes, SM, thank you for popping in, brother. Thank you. I'm not going to do that no more if I mess up on your name too. Let's see. Grandizer Trust says, after work, where do you have to pick up Lecce on the way home? Grandizer Trust says, congrats to the Ramilia Sports Report and Ram fans all over the world, Super Bowl champions, LBI. Stan Ram fans says, McClutchin wanted that last play. He'll learn. Yes, indeed. More times than not, he will make that play because he seems like he's going to be a really good player for us. Carney says, McClutchin better learn. We, not me, and get out of bounds. Had one job. Still love this guy. Yes, exactly right. That's something that you have to, know where you're at, where the clock is, get out of bounds. But exactly right. And that comes with experience. It also comes with some people are just born with that. But yeah, so he wants to make plays in front of his coaches and show out. So, but yeah, you got to get out of bounds. Lone Fox 150 says Hopkins left the field and headed to the locker room escorted by a team doctor. Oh man, I hope it's not too bad. We'll see. Big Stepper Nolan says second and third stringers held it down against the starters. Yes, they did. They looked good for most of the game until we let our third stringers and the bubble guys in. Jordana, thank you for coming in. He says, woo, that was fun though. Prayers for Bruss and Hopkins. Yes, Bruss also got dinged up. That's a great comment, Jordana. He took it on the chin a little bit today, which that's okay. We want everything to happen in the preseason so they're ready for the regular season. That's great. That's a great comment. But you get the film. This is what you do better for this situation. This is what you don't do. Hopefully his injury will be okay. He walked off under his own power. But yeah, we will see. SG champions LA Rams LBI says, I like Perkins. Hope he gets QB2. Yes. And let's see. And then here's our guy, Trey Ragus, aka from the Vernon Shirley, if you're old enough like me, the big Ragu, the big Ragus, fighting the end zone.
You leave spaces in the middle. These ends don't close. They stay up the field backside. Great push right there by the center. And then right there, A.J. Curry, we just said his name, on the second level. Got him manned up. Backer can't get to the running back. Push him in the end zone.
Yes, indeed. Push him right in the end zone, baby. Right in the end zone. Check this out. Oh, he got that. Oh. That's exactly how I felt. This guy just has some magic about him, you know? And oh, hold on. They hear me yelling in the room. This guy just has some magic about him. My guy, Bryce Perkins. I'm gonna get better video of that. I gotta post that. I'm gonna post that. This is amazing. This is an amazing kid. I really like him. I cannot wait for him to maybe get the QB2 job, and hopefully he'll ascend. And then when Stafford hangs it up, I'm getting ahead of myself, but I would love for him to play with the number ones. We will see. Monster says Rams press conference coming on soon. Okay. Southern Ram fan says, LOL, you're not alone in the perk. Thank you, brother. Grand Riser 12 says, Ora Levato, what's happening? Rudy Ramilio Ransteros, Levatos Locos forever. Whose house? The Rams' house. Frank says, Wolford, you're fired. Thank you, Frank, for coming in, brother. Come in more often. Big Seven says, Perk got that energy. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Lone Fox 150 says, Wolford has to be heated. That old line folded. Yeah. And it's going to be interesting because the media is picking up on the Perkins thing too. Big Stepper Nolan says 3 to the neck. That's exactly right. Southern Ram fan says, LOL, they're blitzing. There's my guy, Rams host. Nolan, you changed your username. There he is. Nolan, did you change your username? He means. Thank you, Rams house, for coming in. SG says, you missed my comment. Oh, I didn't see it. Post it again. Russian Productions, .13. Thank you for coming in. Perkins just brings a different attitude to the offense. That's exactly right. I'm going to highlight that comment because that's what I'm saying. You know, he offers us something different. We have to have this guy in the roster. We have to. Even if they're going to have 3 QBs, I believe that he should be QB2. I've been saying it from the beginning of the year. I was hoping that they were going to get a competition because really this guy, I mean, look what he did today in the last game. Well, I mean, what else do you need, right? Let me get this off the screen so it won't mess up my audio. Here we go. SG says LVI is Roman numerals 56. Yes. Big Stepper Nolan says at Rams house, fam, a little switch for the new. There you go. Okay, good. I thought it was you. I wasn't sure though. SG says L equals 50, V equals 1, L equals 5, comes out to 50 plus 1 plus 5 equals 56. That's exactly right. Then reference says, as far as conditioning, this is what the doctor ordered. Yes, indeed. Just from watching Perkins play, he needs to work on his throws to the right. He's got it going this way. He's got it throwing the middle. He's got the deep ball. When he throws to the right, he's got to set his feet and step forward more. He's got to work on his feet when he wants to zoom the ball in, but he has an adequate arm. He's not a flamethrower, but he's got a good enough arm. But when he's throwing to the right, just on the stuff that I've seen, like that little weak pass on his first series, he's got to set his feet right and come with it, a follow through. But those are little things. He's got the touch. He's got the know-how. He's well ahead of what young quarterbacks are. If you ever get a chance, maybe on here I'll post it. If you ever look at his videos from college, this guy, I mean, I'm surprised that nobody drafted him sooner. He's got everything. I mean, there are some videos in there. You think this stuff that he's doing in the games here are amazing. Hurling guys, having the foresight to put the ball over the goal line to get those points, and then they called it back because of the stupid penalty. In college videos, he's amazing. Amazing. Grander 12 says, let's go, LA, puro Ramsteros a la verga. Southern Ram says, Lyman feel secure with them. It seems like it. That's a great point, Stan, the Ram fan. It seems like they play better for him. It seems like it. But then also he gets out of harm's way too. SG says, hey, Ramiro, do you want to do the Rams versus 49ers game on stream October 3rd? On that one, I'll have to get back to you because I have a few Niner content creators that want to do a game. I'll let you know, SG. Thank you for asking. Big Stepper Nolan says at Rams host, and fam, a little switch up for the new. Okay, we already got that. SG says, I love your channel. Thank you, my brother. Big Stepper Nolan says, agreed, Ramila. I felt Perk had that. I had it to be QB last preseason. Yes, just what he did. He just looked amazing to me. I just can't say enough about him. I know it's kind of boring hearing me say the same thing over and over again, but I just have a feeling about this guy. And then here's our guys coming out for the game today. Amazing. That SoFi Stadium is just so amazing. It's going to be another journey for us. Maybe when we get the run it back season, it's going to be amazing year this year. I have a good feeling about with Bobby Wagner. It's going to be amazing. Let's see, have they dropped any videos of my guy Perk yet? No. Okay, so here's McVay's press conference. You guys wanted to see it, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna play that in the background while I get into the chats and show them on the screen.
Counted did have job by guys continuing to compete to the end. It was good to be able to see a lot of our younger players make plays. I was really pleased with the defense in the first half, with the exception of that 2-play sequence, which, it does count. It did happen, but overall, I was really pleased with those guys. I thought they continued to battle all the way through the game. It's good to see Bryce and John both get scoring drives and get some work. But overall, a lot of good things to be able to look at, but most importantly, proud of the way these guys competed to the end. And they had a lot of really good players that were playing early on in this game, and I thought our guys hung tough and stayed the course. Offensively, there was enough big plays, just had too many early down negatives that were too difficult to be able to overcome. But there's a lot of good things to be able to take from this game, and hats off to Coach Smith and his group. I don't have an update on him right now.
The broadcast said it was a right knee. Are you able to at least say?
It is, yeah. Is it right? Yeah, it looked like he was in a right knee brace when I saw him at the end. So it didn't look like it was good, though.
Hold on, watch this. Yeah, my guy Sean, congratulations on your marriage, brother. Beautiful wife, beautiful life. You're a Super Bowl champion. You also have a beautiful ring. Amazing. Let me ask you a quick question. So, is Bryce Perkins now QB2? Also, let me ask you a follow-up question. Imagine Bryce Perkins, the way he progresses, the way he can feel pressure from behind without even looking at the pressure. He looks downfield at all times. He's got the adequate arm to do all the plays that you want. Also mobile. You see him hurdling guys. Can you just imagine what our playbook would be with a guy like this at the helm with a few more years experience, with the tutelage under Stafford? The Niners are trying to do that with Trey Lance, but just from the eye test, it looks to me like this guy has more gifts than Trey Lance does. Trey Lance might have a little stronger arm, but this guy has the it factor. What do you think about that, Sean? Do you feel confident if we were to put Bryce Perkins at QB2, do you think that we would be able to ascend after Stafford decides to hang him up? And would you be willing to stay for another 10 years at that point because we have another top flight quarterback? I'm just practicing for when I get my media credential. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, let's get back into it.
I thought they did a good job, Claudia. They were playing a lot of tougher, heavy rundown fronts, but, we were able to get some good, positive yards, be able to churn out some tough yards, sustain a drive. I think it was a 15-play scoring drive where we ended up taking the lead, but to be able to punch that in on 2nd and 7, especially after a penalty, which, that's really on me, not getting that time out there. But I was pleased with Trey and some of the other backs did a good job running hard, Claudia.
John playing, and was your decision to play him simply game reps, or is there a competition?
I think you're always evaluating, Gary. I was pleased with John. I thought he did what he could based on some of the circumstances and surrounding parts. Even some of the incompletions where we're running a keeper, they have it defended well, kind of string it out and just being able to throw the ball away. I thought he hit some big plays, especially off the play action. Started off with a good completion to Jacob Harris at the very beginning of the game, but there were some tough things where the pocket collapsed pretty quickly on him. So overall, I felt like he had good command, made good decisions, saw the coverages the right way. And then there were some instances where we could help him out a little bit more around him. But I thought both he and Bryce did a nice job. And for Bryce to be able to.
I think you're right, Grandizer. Your question is too long, Rudy. He wouldn't answer it. Okay, here we go. Thank you, Sean McVay. Another great game by the backups. I really love how John Wolford stood in there despite the offensive line breaking down at times. He made a couple of great throws. Now on Perkins, amazing athletic ability, amazing improvisation with the offensive line. He was leading us back and forth over and over again. Do you think this guy has a shot at being QB number 2? And also, do you think that his career will ascend with your playbook and playing with the number 1 starters?
Kind of lead that scoring.
Yeah, that was a little better, but yeah, I'd have to work on it.
Good things happen, and he instills that belief with guys around him. So it's definitely something that we're continuing to evaluate.
Situation like that where, like you said, the circumstances.
What's up, Tony Korn?
Moving as quickly as it is.
Yep.
How do you get a fair
Center for
evaluation?
GM 616.
I think the film, when you really go back and you kind of look at it and you really break down each play as its own separate entity, and you have to take into account, all right, people playing around you, people that you're playing against, and so there's a lot of layers to it, Jordan. But
all right, here we go. Last one. Coach McVay, great game plan. We came a little short today, but at least we got a lot of reps for all the guys. I really love how our secondary is playing great. Robert Wischel, Darian Kendrick is coming along. Jacoby Durant. Hopefully Quentin Lake will get back on the field. Kyron Williams, do you think he'll be back for the next game? How is he progressing in the injury? I love that Jacob Harris is back today. I would love to see the twin trees, McClutchin and Jacob Harris, out there to go with Allen Robinson and Cooper Kupp. Now back to Perkins. Do you think he has a real shot at being QB number 2 as we start game 1? Because just in my opinion, and tell me what you feel about this as a follow-up question, how do you think he would do with the ones with your full backing as starting quarterback after Stafford hangs him up?
But the film, when
we'll work on it.
Just take a step back is always the best way to get a clear, clean evaluation. But overall, I was pleased with the decision making of both.
But okay, I love my coach, but that's enough for that. Okay, so all in all, I got what I wanted to see. I got to see Bryce Perkins and Wolford play in the same game, basically the same players with them. Wolford, unfortunately, like our coach said, had some breakdowns on the offensive line, and they were after his butt every time he had this ball. But same thing happened with Perkins, though, a few times, and he just offers a little more when it comes to the scramblability, if that's even a word. He's able to get away. We were still able to drive the ball down the field. You can't say enough about my guy Bryce Perkins, so I would love it. Basically, I would say, McVay, I love how Bryce Perkins played today. John Wolford had some tough stints out there because offensive line, had some breakdowns around him. But I'm really high on Perkins. I really think that he could compete with Wolford for the number QB2 position. What do you think about that? I would ask him stuff like that. But he knows what he's doing. I trust my coach, and I'm glad that he actually had Wolford playing, and we got to see them both in the same game on national TV. Perkins started out a little slow because to me he had his nerves. But I really love my guy Perkins. We will see. We will see who becomes QB2 if it stays the same. If it stays the same, I will be disappointed. But we will see him. SM says 40 whiners paying $27 million to a backup quarterback. Sad. Michael Kinsey says, I don't mind if the Texans lose to the Rams in the preseason. I don't mind if the Texans lose to the Rams in preseason, as long as the Dodgers are still rolling in the home stretch. I'm feeling good on our LA teams. Me too. I just hate that Bueller got hurt, man. That's a big loss. But we next man up. Wildman Samurai says 49er trolls have nothing better to do. Seriously, get a life. Rams are going back to back. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. SM says, dude, your fan base is keeping the VHS companies in business. Sandham Ram fan says, absolutely, Perk, great with the ones. Yes, indeed. Williams 3 says, Lance injured yet. William 3, come in no more often, bro. Thank you for coming in. Grandeur 12 says, too long. Okay, I'll have to work on it. There's just so much I have to talk to him about. Maybe I'd wait till I have him next to me on the field and we're talking about it, and I tell him real talk. But yeah, I have to shorten it up. You're right. Grandizer Trusses, please hit the like and subscribe buttons and share. Please help the algorithm for the Romania Sports Report. Much appreciated. Yes, guys, please hit the like and then come back. It helps the algorithm. Thank you guys so much. And thank you, my guy, Grandizer 12. Send reference says he won't beat out Glock 9. No, he won't beat him out, but I'm talking about when he hangs it up. When our guy Glock 9 hangs it up, I would love for Perkins to be the guy, and hopefully he's still on the team and ascending, and then we have a guy that can plug right in, and McVay will want to stay another 5 years. Big Stepper Nolan says, VHS business is booming. Yeah, can I there's one Blockbuster left. I can't remember where it's at. Maybe they can go and get the highlights of the Niners Super Bowl from Blockbuster over there. The last Blockbuster. In case you didn't know, Blockbuster was a franchise that you would go rent videos on VHS tapes. Jordana says, last time I checked, the NEC game means more than chess. Yeah, more in chess. Yes, indeed. SG says, I like your headphones on your jersey and your mic. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yes. And she's right. Jordana is right. The 49ers, God bless them. It's been a tough time. It's been a tough ordeal.
Cannot play with them. Cannot win with them. Cannot coach with them. Can't do it. I want winners.
I just saw my big head inside it.
Cannot play with them. Cannot win with them. Cannot coach with them. Can't do it. I want winners.
That's funny.
It's another game, another empty stadium. The 49ers struggling to put people in those seats.
Yeah.
Oh boy, it's so hard to just not get on our Niner brothers to the north, but it's okay. One of the Niners, I think it's the 408ers or whatever it is, the Niner bandwagon, the Niner club. I was saying, hey, so when are you guys going to have the SC? You guys in Santa Clara, and because they put all the 49er flags up on one of the bars over there, and Monterey, I think it is, something like that. And I was just joking because, well, when are you going to put Inglewood? Or I go, at least Inglewood's in LA County. It's not 45 miles away from San Francisco like Santa Clara is. It's fun to go back and forth. That's what it's all about. As she says, you are the OG. Thank you, brother. As she says, you slay the show every day. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. As she says, you know how to slay a show. Thank you, brother. You were talking about subscribers. Just keep plugging away, SG. Just keep plugging away. Make videos. Make comment. Make short videos. Just keep your best, man. Don't get I'm not an expert at all, believe me. But you get better as you go. So don't get frustrated about it. Just keep plugging away and do it because you like it. You're not trying to get subscribers only. Do it because you like it, and then you will get subscribers. And also pick something that you like to talk about. Make quick videos about them of your opinion, and then do some lives here and there. But don't worry about it, man. Don't get frustrated. Big Stepper Nolan says, I think the last Blockbuster is in Alaska, but I wouldn't be surprised if there's one hidden in Levi Stadium. That's funny. Levi Stadium. Boy, that's a horrible stadium. I can't believe that they try to save a dime by building that stadium. It's only a few years old. It's not that old either. It's amazing that they have that stadium, and they have all that hardware and that stadium to show for it. The Yorks, boy, I tell you. Hold on, let me. Here we go. Hold on. Oh boy, bear with me here. You have 5 rings, you say. You have 5 Lombardis, Niner fans, do you? That belongs in a museum. It belongs in a museum. And they actually have a museum inside the stadium, and they show the old glory days in my day. Hilarious. Let's see. Stanley Ram fan says, I don't know about the Niners, but the Giants are 500s. Are they like 30 games behind my Dodgers so far too? I think maybe 20 some games. Granddaughter Tross says, they push you, Rudy. We get it. Sometimes they go too far. SG says, thoughts on Levi's. Oh, it's a horrible stadium, man. The turf, you end up looking like a lobster by halftime. There's no shade. Horrible, man. It looks nice from outside, though. At least their training facility is right next door, but it's a horrible stadium. It's one of the worst stadiums in the NFL. SG says, thoughts on movie Blindside. Oh, I forgot about Blindside. I love Blindside. Big Mike. SM says, Jed York is cheap. Yes, indeed. SG says, thoughts on Lawrence Taylor. I love Lawrence Taylor. As a matter of fact, I love Lawrence Taylor. He's one of the greatest players of all time. The Rams always had his number. The Rams knocked him out in the 89 playoffs. They beat him like 3 out of 4 times during Jim Everett's years with the Rams. One time, the Rams beat the Giants and Lawrence Taylor. Jim Everett threw 11 passes, and 5 of them were touchdowns. But we just had their number for whatever reason. Even with Lawrence Taylor, he would get his sacks and he'd do his raising havoc, but we'd win. Big Stepper Nolan says their own fans don't even want to be in that stadium. Yeah, that's funny because they a lot of them live in Los Angeles, Southern California. So I would love to go to SoFi Stadium if I was another team fan base to see my team play, but they don't want to go out there because that's a horrible stadium. I don't blame them. SG says, fire Jed York. Yeah, that's what they've been saying. They want to do that. Rusty Productions 30 says, nothing will change the fact that Kyle Chokahan can't win the important games in bowls. Unfortunately, that's exactly right. I agree with you. Super Bowl champion LA Rams, LVI. Levi Stadium's trash. Fans cry about the heat. Yeah, it's too hot. I don't want to go. Big Stepper Nolan says, let me find out Candlestick Park is the better spot. Gwendoline Trust is a lobster. Huh? That's funny. Yep. They look like lobsters. Here's proof why they don't go.
It's another game, another empty stadium. The 49ers struggling to put people in those seats.
Yeah, is it the team, the new location? People have a lot of opinions as to what's going wrong. KPI X5's Andrea Nakano live outside of Levi's trying to make some sense of it all. Andrea?
Yeah, Veronica and Alan, I was here for opening day, and you could feel the excitement of a new season under new head coach Kyle Shanahan. Now you see these pictures with empty seats, and it makes you wonder if the faithful are not so faithful after all. But these pictures may not be telling the whole story.
Beautiful weather in Northern California.
Sunday was a perfect day to head out to Levi Stadium for a football game between the 49ers and the Cardinals. So what's up with all these empty seats?
Maybe it's because they moved to Santa Clara.
Their win rate, 0%.
It's in the sun a lot during the day. I don't know if that's the reason why, but obviously they're not winning.
That's right, not a
It's in the sun all day. Maybe it's because they're in Santa Clara. Well, maybe it's the the win rates, 0%. Wait a minute. I thought they were called the faithful. What does faithful mean then? Front runner fans. Oh, this is why I get such a crack at it. We call SoFi Stadium Levi South. Well, no, you don't, because if it was Levi South, it'd be empty. You guys wouldn't show up because you don't show up to your own stadium. That's why the Rams are 8th. Excuse me, I got a little itch right here. That's why the Rams, according to ESPN 2021 fan attendance rankings, the Rams are 8th. Even our little brothers, the Chargers are 10th in fan attendance. The 49ers, the faithful, are 19th in fan attendance. So get out of here. You can't. You're not even in the top 10 in fan attendance, and you're bragging about going to other people's stadium because you want to have a nice trip. You want to go to Dallas Cowboys Stadium because you want to have a nice little vacation. You go to SoFi Stadium because you want to see a game in a real stadium for a change. You might even live in Los Angeles, so it's not too far. Come on, get out of here. I know better. SG says, have you watched the TV show Cops? I really want to be a police. Oh, that's LAPD officer. That's amazing, man. Daniel Calderon, what's up, brother? Perkins over Lance. Yes, indeed. Frank says the driving is between Santa Clara to San Francisco is 45 miles. That's way back 90 miles back and forth. That's exactly right. And that's what I was telling the Niner guy. You're putting up San Francisco flags. And you guys are in Santa Clara. When do the SC flags go up? Well, you guys are in Inglewood. Well, yeah, but Inglewood is in LA County. The Fabulous Forum where Magic Johnson and the Showtime Lakers played is right across the street from the Rams Stadium in Inglewood. But that's LA County. That's minutes away from the city, the city hall. There's a huge difference. But yeah, so I mean that's like saying I live in Riverside, and we start calling ourselves the Montclair whatever. Well, wait a minute. Riverside's like 45 miles away from Montclair. Why are you calling yourself Montclair? Because they didn't want to change the brand. That's why. But yeah, so it's just funny. We got to kid them the way we do. They like to brag about traveling well, but they don't even travel to their own stadium. And I made a video about that. It's in my playlist, and it's having fun with them because we like to do that when it comes to the Niners. We like to have fun with them. But it's funny though, because it's true though. That's one thing about me. You can't call me a troll. Or maybe you can, but when I troll, there's truth though. When I talk about Kyle Shanahan is 8-27 with Jimmy G, without Jimmy G. He's losing. He's got three games under 500 as a Niners head coach, in his sixth year. The Rams, Sean McVay is 1-0 in championship games versus Kyle Shanahan. The Rams are worth more according to Forbes magazine over the San Francisco 49ers. When I say all those things, it's to give them a little rib, but also it's truth. So I mean, hard truths are hard truths. SM says GM 617. How do the Raiders got a better stadium than you? Okay, now you guys are talking to SM 617. I don't see nobody talking about that stuff. Who is that? I don't see that person here. Interesting. I don't see that person here. Granddaddy Trust says, welcome all Ram fans and fans to the stream. Late night with Chata and Tequila with Rudy, your host of the Remedial Sports Report. You're having a good night. A la verga. Shannon Ram fans, to make some sense of it all. SM says, Levi's looks like a college stadium. Yes, indeed. Frank says 90 males with galley prices. Granddaddy Trust says is the cost of living. Yes. Super Bowl champion, the LA Rams, LVI. That's funny. The 49ers lose to the Seahawks in cards, and they own the 49ers. Daniel Calderon says, Nick the Brick Scott is Debo Daddy. Gil, what's up, brother? How was the game at the stadium today, brother? I'm sure you had a wonderful time. My guy says, hey Rudy, I just got back from SoFi. Great game, but unfortunately we lost. Yeah, I saw that. McClellan did it again. Number 4 Trammell wants to make the team. Perkins will be Stafford's replacement. Gil, thank you for popping in, my brother. What do you think of how was let me ask you these questions like this. How was the fans with Perkins in charge? Were they going crazy when he was making those plays? I know on the big screen you can see those plays where he got away from traffic. He hurdled the guy for the point conversion. How was the fans on that? How rowdy were they when he took over the ball versus Wolford? How many more highlights were they showing over Wolford at the stadium? Let me know about that. I bet you that was amazing. Big Stepper Nolan says 19th. Damn, yep, they're 19th, man. They're 19th. Hold on. So check this out. This is what I'm talking about. So so here we are, right? 2002 NFL fan attendance according to ESPN, right? So we're going to go back last year, 2021, right? Let's wait for that. Now, prop to these first teams here, right? Dallas, Green Bay, the average attendance here. Who's this? Number 8. Who's that? Los Angeles. Who is that? Who is? Oh, that's the Super Bowl champion Rams. 8th in fan attendance last year. Wow, but we don't have no fans. How does that work? Wait, here's another Los Angeles team. Who's that? Our little brothers. Wow, they're in the top 10 at least. God bless them. Maybe it's the stadium, or maybe it's the horrible food. Who knows? 11th, Bueller. 12th, Bueller. Let me make this bigger so you guys can actually see it, right? Sorry. So here we go. 8th, the Rams. This is the average. 10th, the Chargers. This is the average. Philadelphia, 11th. Tennessee, 12th. Bueller. Seattle, the 12th man, 13th. Buffalo, the Buffalo Bills are surrounding. What is it? What does they say? The wagons are surrounding, or whatever they say. The Dirty Birds, 15th. Cleveland Browns. Houston Texans. Minnesota, 18th. Oh, there's our little brothers to the north. 19th in fan attendance. The 49ers. Wow, I thought they were the faithful. Well, so there it is. Like our guy from Batman says, oh, you think you're in charge. No, you're not. This team here's in charge, 49ers. Know it, learn it, understand it. We're the Super Bowl champions, and we're 8th. You're 19th. Get out of here. So there you go. I had to do it. Sorry, Grandizer 12. They made me do it. So yes, so there we go. SG says, I really love the song Bad Boys by the Jamaican band Inner Circle, and it's a catchy song. It reminds me of the show Cops. Yes, indeed. Roy, what's up, brother? He says, Nerf got the best homegrown in the hella terps. All righty. Georgiana says, Yosemite Sam spits tobacco on his own foot before getting chop block in the shark-infested waters. Grandizer 12 says, I can see JM 619. JM 619 probably blocked you, Rudy, so you won't block him. If that is the case, people can report JM if he gets blocked. Okay, so that's why I didn't realize that you can block the streamer from seeing you. The guy whose live it is. That's amazing. No wonder. Or that's kind of cowardice to block it from the host. So, okay, Grandizer. So let me just tell you this. You've got the power. If he says things, if he's just normal back and forth, that's fine. Anything that gets out of the ordinary, get over here. As Mortal Kombat Scorpion says, get rid of him. But yeah, I can't see him. Isn't that amazing? Now, you would think he'd want to talk to the guy who's the one that's making fun of his team. Amazing. But yeah, thank you, Grandizer. I wasn't aware that somebody could actually block the host of their own channel. That's horrible. That's amazing, though. Thank you, Grandizer 12. I did not know that. Little Jesus, let's go, Houston. That was a good game for them. Props to the Houston Texans. Good game. They gave us a good run for our money with our backups and our QB2 and QB3 quarterbacks. Great job. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Little Jesus, for coming in. Come in more often, my brother. SM says, Debo got laid out by Nick Scott. It was like Friday. Yes, indeed. William 3, San Diego. SM says, Falcons got better at tennis than the Winders. Yeah, brother. Gil says, to me, I thought Wolford made more of a fan impact by going by the cheers, but look rusty. I'm biased because I like Perkins. Perkins had more of a command Okay, so that's surprising. So thank you for that. I thought it was going to be the other way, but thank you for that. Okay. Big Shepherd says, Brick Scott. Yes, indeed. Greta Chess says Arizona Cardinals are 24. Wow, that's not surprising. Super Bowl champion LA Rams LVI says 49ers, aka the unfaithful base trash stadium. Granddaddy Trust Rudy is the Bale voice. Oh, you think you're in charge, do you? Oh, you think you're the faithful. Come here. No, you're not. Granddaddy Trust is Rudy and Bane voice. SG says, Sports Talk Channel says it's GM 617. You're saying 619. Grand Desert Trust says, I'm watching Rudy. I got your back. I won't let the trolling go too far. Thank you, brother. I didn't know. I'm glad that you told me because I wasn't aware. And that's the thing that YouTube shouldn't have, where somebody could block the host of their own channel so you don't see the comments they're putting down. That's amazing because I was looking at it. I'm like, who are you guys talking about? That's funny. That's hilarious. Oh, so you think you're going to block me? That's hilarious. So, one thing I wanted to say real quick, not to get on the 49ers too much, but it's amazing to me that, okay, so there's a guy, a 49ers YouTuber, and God bless him. He's got a lot of followers. He's a great YouTuber. I appreciate his knowledge. Very polished. He works for a big company, but he made up this big old stats, right? Amazing time that it took talking about Trey Lance, right? And that's his channel, so that's what he's going to do. I appreciate that. But in all, the stats that he did, it was like a whole page of stats because Trey Lance last year was horrible. Basically, he was throwing like 52%, right? In the games that he played, like 52%. And then he made a stat comparing this year, so that way he can say basically that Trey Lance is improving because now he's like at 58 or 62% passing. Wow, you're gonna go through that length to get an attaboy. Remember now, they're talking about now he had some good plays against the Vikings, some bomb plays, but they're not going to hit the quarterback. In practice, he struggled and looked good. That's fine. That's what young players do. But remember, you're wearing a red vest. None of your teammates are going to hit you. Where is the pressure? You're just playing a kid's game, and if you got the tools, why are you not at least 70%? Now, to help this out for Trey Lance's side, the Niners wide receivers have been horrible. They've been dropping passes, including Debo, including Ayuk. They've been wonderful making plays too, but they drop a lot of balls. So even the Grant Cohn, who I appreciate because he calls it like it is, but he's a big Trey Lance fan, was saying Trey Lance was almost perfect. He threw he was 13 out of 17 passes with 2 of them dropped. But that's not almost perfect, but that's better. But yeah, so just amazing the length that they go to report something positive. Amazing. We will see. William 3 says laughing emoji. Gil says keep Harris, McClutchin, Wave Koski, and Schroen and Sko. Keep Trammell and Wave Powell for kick and keep Powell and Wave. Okay, excuse me. Keep Trammell and Wave Powell for kick returns. Trammell moves like Cup. Oh, wow. That's a hot take for you, Gil, because I love Powell. I love Powell as our kick returner. I appreciate Trammell, but no, we got to keep Powell. I disagree with you on that one, but I appreciate the rest of your takes. I like them. SM says Trey Lance is struggling in camp, according to reports. He's struggling and looked good, and that's what's going to happen. But it's amazing the length that this guy, the Niner YouTuber Lombardi, went through. He had this whole, that they make jokes about people that do what are they called? These charts with all these stats and stuff, and it almost like you were looking at stocks and stuff. But it was about his from each 15, 10, 20 yards out, whole big old thing, and only for him to be 52%. And this year he's improved because he's right at 62% or 58%. Wow, he does have improvement, but not that much. But we will see. The real games will be coming up. SG says I got the Buffalo Bills winning over the Rams in their home opener, 52-35 at SoFi Stadium. Oh, I think you're reading it backwards, SG. Roy Depper says Danny Gray, Cooper Kupp. Oh no, Roy. No. Danny Gray has been playing good in camp, but he's not a Triple Crown winner. He doesn't have the quarterback to get him the ball. No way, shape, or form. But I appreciate your opinion. We will see. Stan the Ram fan says, hey, Rudy, do you think Wolford was off balance from running with the ones in practice, then running with the 3s and 2s? That's a great comment. I didn't think of it that way. Could be. Could be. I just know that he didn't have a great game, but they're playing with the same players. But also, too, I remember that Wolford played the couple times that he played, and it's been a while. He looked horrible in a game setting. Besides the playoffs when he got hurt, I think he played a couple times. I have to find the video, and he looked horrible. So that's what I'm going off of as well. But that's a good point, Stan. That's a great point. SG says, "Go Bills, go Allen, go Diggs." Big Stepper Nolan says, I seen that video. I seen that video. Shake my head. SG Sports Talk Channel said, "Let's go Bills." Grandizer 12. Block SG from now on. I'm just kidding. Grandizer says, "I won't troll on 49ers chats. Jay and the Bay SG Sports Talk. They put out good content. They don't got the time. I want to be informed." Exactly right. SG Champions LA Rams LVI says Trey Lance is trash. He ain't going to do nothing for y'all on 49ers. Y'all ain't going to win no playoffs. And that will be listen. Trey Lance has like 300. I was from Peter King. You know, the number one pick last year, the Jaguars quarterback. He has like something like 1,700 reps, right? Throws in his college career. Trey Lance has like something like 180 some in 17 over the last 2 years. That's a huge difference in practice and reps time. There's just no way that he could be ready, but we will see. That's their problem. SG says, "I will be having some buffalo wings when watching the Rams versus Bills game because they are originally in Buffalo, New York." That's great. Big Stepper Nolan says, "The coverage for Lance has been coming across like everyone's trying to convince themselves and us that the reports aren't valid." Exactly right. SG Sports Channels, I mean the Bills versus Rams. No, I got you. That's exactly right, Nolan. That's exactly right. I love this hype video. Let me play this.
This fall, they're back for more. From head coach Sean McVay and the team that brought you Super Bowl 56. Critics and fans agree, an experience you won't want to miss. Now playing only at SoFi Stadium.
Now playing at SoFi Stadium. Gentlemen, friends, I'm not interested in no 49er channels. You can keep that crap. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. But it was just amazing because I was listening because I was trying to hear, you know how they do the reporting. Coming from Levi Stadium, week whatever it is, Vikings versus 49ers. The good, blah, 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 blah. The bad. Those are basically my cliff notes to find out what happened. And I listened to a couple of the non-homer ones. And then the good news, the good thing. Blah, 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 blah. The bad thing, Trey Lance. he overthrew 2 plays. He underthrew 1 play. The ball placement, this and that. I like to hear that because that way I don't have to watch it. I can hear what they're saying, and I get filled in. And then but yeah, you're right. But it's good to. It's right now. There's nothing else going on. I like to stay informed. There's only a couple that I like to see. I have my buddies, content creators as well. But yeah, exactly right. Exactly right. Let's see here. Big Stepper Nolan says the kickoff hype video is fire. Yes, indeed. I love it. Roy says Rams are only exciting when playing against Mosley. I'm going to tell you something, Roy. Not because I'm a Ram fan. I'm just going to tell you this year with Allen Robinson and Liam Cohen, our offensive coordinator, we're going to be explosive, man. If we have a running game, if Akers is able to play game 1 and Kyron Williams comes back with Henderson, we're going to have a running game. We're going to be explosive, man. We're going to average over 30 points a game. We're going to be blowing teams out. I mean, people wonder about Stafford's arm. You know, we don't have to worry. I mean, if you're curious about it, and all that stuff, but he's fine. He's in his 13th career in the NFL. He's gotten beat up. He was hurting. He had a hurt back last year. He had the same tenderness in his elbow. That's why he struggled in the middle of the year. And then he kind of messed up his ankle in the Niner game, in the last game of the season. He's fine. He's a warrior. This guy is just amazing. There he is, no-look passes. This is going to be an amazing season. I can't wait. It's going to be great. Jordana says, so stoked. Jacob Harris is back in the mix and healthy. Finally, that's exactly right. SG Sports Channels. This trailer reminds me this trailer reminds of what they played before the movie is coming out, and also buy some popcorn and Diet Coke in the movie theaters. Yeah, it's really amazing, SG, the stuff that they've been putting out. The trailer of the Rams, and they even had that draft day trailer. Amazing. Granddaddy Charles says, last LA Rams preseason game, August 27th, Saturday, 3 p.m. at the Cincinnati Bengals. SG champions, LA Rams, LVI, 49ers plus trash can equals no playoffs. Stan Ram fan says, dime. Exactly right, baby. Exactly right. Let's see. Oh, let me check to see if they post anything on Twitter for our guy Bryce, aka Smooth Perkins. Sorry, hold on. I'm just seeing if they show the video so I can show it to you guys before we sign off. No, okay, that's fine. All right. All right, cool. So what do you guys think in the comments before we sign off now? Do you think that, in your opinion, do you think that Perkins did enough to take the QB2 job? Do you think that McVay will take it more seriously to make it a competition and even openly say it? Or I don't think he will say it anyway because he doesn't want to cause any controversy. But I think that his eyes and mind is perking up when he sees Perkins do these things, because that's stuff that you can't teach a guy, and he just gets out of crazy stuff. I mean, look at him hurling this. He was willing that darn extra point. Amazing. Vic Stefferson, Glock 9 was slinging it the other day. Yes, indeed. He's fine. He'll be fine for game one. Senator says Perkins versus Lance with the starters make Perkins a better QB. Yes, indeed. SG, Super Bowl champion, LA Rams LVI. Glock 9 will keep the gun barrel hot. Glock 9 heating up. Yes, indeed. SG says this show has been going on for an hour 29 minutes. It's 11:26. Yeah, we're going to sign off right now. Grander tries Rudy's 3 hot takes. 3 low takes, 3 things that make you go, and in today's game. Roy says, great show. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. SM says Stafford MVP season coming. If we have a running game, that's exactly right. Jordana says Perkins is the way to go. Yes, I believe it too, Jordana. Well, hopefully we'll get more news in the upcoming days. Granite Trust says Rudy is off tomorrow. Get your chata tequila. No, I gotta work. Oh, wait, yes, I am. Oh, thank you, my guy, Grandizer 12. You're amazing. Before I sign off, I'm going to do a video tomorrow. So I'm going to Rams Fest tomorrow. Rams Fest. Thank you, Grandizer 12. I was just so excited with Perkins. And thank you so much. Hold on. Let me just show you guys something real quick. If you guys are able to go tomorrow, cool. Let me know if you're able to go. Hold on. 1 second. So Ram Fest, basically, it's a get together for Ram fans. They're going to have horseshoe tournaments. They're going to have Rams vendors. You can get merchandise there. It's going to be really neat. Hold on 1 second here. Okay, so let's see here. Hold on. Let me show you real quick before I sign off. Thank you, Grandizer. You made me remember, and thank you. I was going to post a video anyway, but if you guys are able to go, I'm going to be there tomorrow in the afternoon. So this is Ram Fest, okay? This is Ram Fest tomorrow. It's by the SoCal Ram Booster Club Ram Fest, August 20th tomorrow, Saturday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Goosty Regional Park, 800 North Archibald Avenue, Ontario, California. $5 charge for a kid. A $5 charge. Adults 18 over and kids are free. Admission to the park is $15, so $20 total. Bring your old food and drinks. Bring easy ups, things like that. There's going to be raffles. Ram alumni are going to be there. Ram legends to sign stuff or take pictures with. Ram vendors. Here's the big thing, because there's merchandise. Maybe hopefully they'll have the replica rings. All kinds of stuff tomorrow. Nightlife, the band's going to be playing. I'm sure they're pretty good. I haven't heard them before, but all the proceeds go to security and to the entertainment. So check that out tomorrow, guys. If you can go, I'm probably going to get there after 1 or 2 o'clock. I'll let you guys know where I'll be at. It's a cash only event. Sometimes the vendors have those things where you can put your card in and they can do the mobile orders. So yeah, so Ram Fest is tomorrow. So that way you guys know before I sign off, and the guys that are watching the replay, and I'll do a video tomorrow of it to let you guys know as well. So I hope everybody has a great time there tomorrow. I will be there tomorrow. If you can't make it, that's okay. They have them every year. It's just a fun thing. It's going to be, they're going to have horseshoe tournaments, prizes, DJ, Ram vendors, raffles, Ram alumni going to be there signing. They haven't said who it's going to be. Surprises. One time they had Leroy Irvin, Rosie Greer, people like that. So we will see how I'll let you guys know. I'll do a video about it. But yeah, so I just wanted you guys to know what's going on tomorrow. Thank you, SG. Thank you, G12 is what I'm trying to say, for reminding me in your own way. Granddaddy Trust says Rudy is off tomorrow. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So I'm going to be there. SG says the string is going on over an hour. Yeah, I didn't mean to talk so much, but it just having a great time. Jordana says Perkins has great instincts. Yes, he does, and so does my guy McClutchin too. He's a polished receiver for being an unknown. He was undrafted. Imagine that. Granddaddy Trust says Rudy is wide awake at night. Owl. Jordana says, and quick reaction. Yes, indeed. That's exactly right. Big Stepper Nolan says, I think McVay is definitely taking a notice on Perk with the ones. I really hope so, Big Stepper Nolan. I believe so, too. I really hope so. G12 says, no, Perkins has to show more. He does, but I like what I've seen. Monster says, Perkins, number 2. Exactly. That's exactly what I'm thinking. Grandizer Trust says, final thoughts of the Noche. Yeah, so that's the final thoughts of the Noche, the Ram Fest. Rudy, are you a late night owl? Yeah, I can be. I've been catching up on Stranger Things. Ashley Sports Track Channel says, what time do you go to bed, Rudy? Usually about 2 or 3. Super Bowl champion LA Rams LVI says, let's go Rams. We take our crown of the NFC West. Yes. G12 says, Ram Fest. Rudy will be there. Yes. SG says, Sports Track Channel. Will they sell jerseys at Ram Fest? They will sell Ram merchandise. It was including jerseys and Ram ponchos and hats, all kinds of stuff according to last year. So most likely. SG. Stanley Ramford says, not sure what going on, but YouTube, I only see one like, and that's mine. Oh, well, hopefully, if you guys can, when you check out, hit likes. If thank you, Stanley Ramford, for letting me know. The guys that you watch the replay, hit the like button, subscribe. I don't say it enough. I'm sorry. But yeah, it helps the algorithm. Grandeur Trust says, Rudy's a vampire. He sleeps during the day and works in the evening, up all night. Grandeur says, ram it all day, every night, twice on game day. Jordana says, I wish I could go. I'm up here near Mount Shasta, Weed, California. Okay, well, they have it every year. So just around this time, August 20th or so, maybe you can go next year, Jordana. No problem. I'll do a video so you can see what it's all about too. Don't worry about that. SG says, good night, Ramelia. Horns up. Yes, indeed. Great show. Thank you. This was a great show. Thank you. Thank you so much. Granddaddy Charles says, Rudy and the Runners will be playing music. Brown Soul. SM says, go Rams. Yes, indeed. And then we got some spammer there. There we go. Okay, so let's get rid of this and we'll sign off. And thank you guys for watching the stream. It was a great day for our guy Perkins. God bless him. Hopefully, we will get some great news on him, and we will see
Bryce
what happens.
Perkins, his ability to be able to make plays off schedule, be able to get in.
So, Coach McVay, without even saying it, who's going to be the number 2 quarterback?
Bryce Perkins, his ability to be able to make plays off schedule, be able to get in and out of the huddle. Obviously, Lance McCutcheon shined in a bright, in a really big way. And then,
thank you, my brother. Appreciate it. I feel vindicated. But thank you guys for coming in. I really appreciate it. Love each and every one of you guys. This was fun today. Sorry I come in late. I wanted to respect my guy Peo's stream, and I was watching the game. I was hoping Perk was going to pull a rabbit out of his hat, but it's okay. But let's give another tribute to our guy Perk. Hopefully we'll be QB2.
Shout out Perk, my guy. 3 to the neck. Hey, there you go. 3 to the neck. You know it.
Yes, indeed. There we go, baby. So here we go. We will see. Maybe the media is going to pick up on it. We'll see if they do, because Perkins showed out again, and he showed some things again. What does the guy have to do, really? We will see. We will see. We will see. Jordan says, I'd love to see a video. Much love, Roundly. Yes, I'll post a video when I go over there. Jordana, don't worry. That's one thing that I do it when I go to the games. I post videos, tailgating, things like that besides live stream. I do mostly live streams right now, because it's a slow time during the off season. So that's basically what I specialize in is making videos. So thank you so much, Jordana. I appreciate you coming in again. Thank you so much. Super Bowl champion LA Rams LVI says, good night, my dude. Stay safe. You too, my brother. Granddriver 12 says, say it, Ramulators. Say it. Shine light like a diamond. All right. Thank you guys again for so much. And as we always say, may the Ramelia be with you.
This is the moment we've all been waiting for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world. Rams fans.
Ramulators, mount up. So you think you're in charge, do you? All right. Have a great night, everyone.